From Moscow's annexation of Crimea and skirmishes with Russian separatists to disputes over the strategic Nord Stream 2 pipeline, Ukraine has been at the forefront of tensions with the Kremlin. We sit down with Ukraine's top diplomat to discuss the troubled relationship with Russia. I'm Yusuf Aram, and you're watching One on One. Ukrainian Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba, thank you for setting aside time for TRT World. Now, the Crimea platform seemed to be a great success in garnering support and solidarity for Ukraine. What's next for Ukraine in its attempt and its journey to liberate Crimea from Russian occupation?
Well, Crimea platform is a big success not only for Ukraine, but for everyone who believes that borders cannot be changed by military force without a mutually acceptable solution for parties involved in such cases. So the fact that after 7 years of the illegal occupation of Crimea, the issue is taken out of the shadow, and the 46 international actors came together to participate in the Crimea Platform Summit makes me optimistic and reiterates the fact that the world will not accept Russia's occupation of Crimea, and the world is ready to work with us, with Ukraine, on deoccupying the peninsula.
The Nord Stream 2 pipeline has been called a geopolitical weapon against Ukraine. What type of security risks does the pipeline carry, and what type of guarantees and assurances is Ukraine looking for from the West?
Well, first, there is no weapon in this world that can destroy Ukraine, but of course, Nord Stream 2 creates serious threats for our national security, and we address them in the most diligent and serious way. And it is symbolic that on the margins of the Crimea Platform Summit, 3 ministers of energy, of Ukraine, of Germany, and of the United States sat together to discuss threats posed by Nord Stream 2 and how they can be mitigated. For Ukraine, Nord Stream 2 is a national security issue. It's not about money, it's not about political influence, it's a national security issue. So we will be working with German and American partners on making sure that Nord Stream 2 is never used as a weapon.
Ukraine has been a very important part of transatlantic security. Is NATO in Ukraine's future? And is Ukraine in NATO's future?
Absolutely. It's a common future for Ukraine and NATO, and I would like to thank Turkey for being a very strong and consistent supporter of the idea of Ukraine's membership in the alliance. We have to speak frankly, there are still some countries, some influential members of the alliance who are hesitant about the membership of Ukraine because of Russia, because they think it's a bad thing to do towards Russia. But the day will come when these countries will realize that they are making a mistake and that Ukraine is worth being viewed on its own and not through the prism of Russia. So I'm optimistic about the future.
You mentioned Turkey. Now, there's been very important defense cooperation between Turkey and the Ukraine. Where exactly is this bilateral relationship between Ankara and Kiev headed towards?
We regret that President Erdogan could not attend the summit of the Crimea platform, but in principle, Turkey was very supportive of this initiative and supported the Crimea Declaration. So I think that there are no clouds on the skies of our bilateral relations with Turkey. They are at the peak since our independence, and I think that President Zelensky and President Erdogan enjoy a very special relationship. So I think that our bilateral relations will blossom.
Ukrainian Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba, thank you very much for setting aside time for TRT World.
Thank you.